LeBron James has experienced everything there is to experience as a player. He's played on 4 teams, he's won 3 titles, and seeing all the highs and lows that come with the scrutiny of being a generational superstar. So now he's been looking newly refreshed, right? He's in year 17 in LA, and he's partnered with the meditation app called Calm. There was an event for it last night promoting it, and he spoke to our Dave McMenamin about mental fitness.
For years, you've worked on your body. But were there any times in your life or in your career where you started to put more emphasis on the mental fitness side of things?
Yeah, I would say probably the last 8 years. And the one instance that I could think about right off top was after the loss to Dallas in the 2011 finals. I knew that the physical side wasn't going to just be enough, and also the level of scrutiny that I was dealing with and how I got out of my comfort zone. I lost the love of fun for the game, and I knew that was the mental side. To be able to be in a packed arena on the road with 20,000, 22,000 people, screaming fans, going crazy, to be able to find a moment, 2 minutes or 1 minute or whatever, 30 seconds to be able to just to close my eyes and just kind of relax myself and calm myself. It's meditation, basically. Has worked, tremendously for me in my career.
I really like that Dave asked him about that because we've seen, right, LeBron's mental approach change since you first saw him come into the league.
Well, people have to understand, 90% of the game is mental. When you get to this level, everyone is physically gifted, obviously some more than others, but your approach is everything, and your mental toughness is everything. I got a chance to play with Kobe, against him for a lot of years, then with him, and just to see his mental approach was incredible. So I think LeBron, like you said, understands that after the Dallas loss, but it's more important now than ever, and I think that is the reason why we see the team we see. He took his hard knocks last year, trying to kind of craft this team, and it didn't work, but a whole new team, a whole new coaching staff, and his mental approach this year, plus, his revenge factor and rejuvenated desire has been the reason why the Lakers have been so successful. He can pick and choose his spots. He's empowering the rest of his teammates. Everyone knows their roles. He's empowering the coaching staff as well, because in the past it's been word that he's hard to coach. He's empowering everyone, and you're seeing a beautiful product from it.
Wasn't just 2011. He had some issues in the 2010 playoffs as well. Some people in his life came to him in 2011 and suggested he get a sports psychologist or see a sports psychologist. He sort of did it on his own,
right?
Which was where he cut things out. The Zero Dark 23 or Zero Dark 6, whatever he was wearing back then, came about. But I actually think that he has made...
I'm going to get you to a movie theater sometime soon. Continue.
He has made a huge difference in his mental approach this season. He got into a rhythm where he knew that he had to play until June. And so he sort of would ease into seasons. And he kind of did that a little bit last year. It did not work. And then he got hurt. This year he knew with Anthony Davis, with this team, with the Western Conference, that he couldn't start October, November on a ramp up, that he had to start fast. So the mental approach he's had to this season is let's have March and April LeBron in November and December. And boy, has it made a massive difference. We'll see if he can keep it up. That's actually the big question to me now.
But I think at the beginning of the season, I like what you said, but I think at the beginning of the season, you saw the first 2 games, he was deferring to AD almost too much. So then we start talking about, has he lost a step, what's going on? And he had to show everyone. To me, LeBron, his mental approach is amazing, and he always wants to feel out what he has. We know what we're going to get with LeBron. Obviously, in year 17, it's not going to be as consistent throughout the season because he has a lot of miles on his legs. But I think they figured out now that AD is showing the rest of the world what the players have known. He's just been stuck in New Orleans and no one really saw that. AD is a transcendent talent, someone that can definitely help lead this team. And if AD, like I said earlier, if AD is in the MVP conversation throughout the season, that means LeBron is doing his job and we're going to see the best LeBron come playoff time.
Look, Anthony Davis was playing on a team that more often than not didn't make the playoffs, and yet he got MVP votes. He finished top 5 one year. 2 times he got Defensive Player of the Year votes and finished as a finalist. So you stick him on a winning team with more elite players on the roster, you're getting a guy who's playing the way he is, and LeBron James certainly a big part of that. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.